Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Recently, I went on a cruise up Mount Rainier with a bunch of my friends and their Supras, and we accidentally filmed a Toyota commercial that went viral. So I went on the cruise with JR, my buddy Phil, and Jimmy over here, and he's actually the one that captured this amazing footage. And today we're gonna show you guys exactly how we got that. So Jimmy actually didn't have to hang out of his trunk. He did it all alone. He was driving and recording the footage at the same time. Tell us how you did it, Jimmy.
All right, how many? Start that over. So in the comment section, a lot of people thought we used the Insta360 with one of these things. A lot of other people thought we used a GoPro or a DJI Pocket. It's kind of the same thing, right? And most people thought we taped his phone to our license plate. What we did is, and what you really need is the racing tow hook with a tugless view, because you get a lower center of gravity. And the reasons why we don't want to use the Insta360 X2 is because it's just really freaking high. The quality is not that good as the camera we used, although this is like pretty sturdy and it's not going to go anywhere. Our setup is just as sturdy. Although the Osmo Action is great and the GoPro is great, you really don't want to use those because you don't get a tracking shot. What you want to use is the DJI Pocket 2.
Why are we using the DJI Pocket 2?
Well, I use the DJI Pocket 2 for many kind of various reasons. Not only does it have a gimbal attached to it, it has Active Track, which you can use Bluetooth to sync to your phone, and you can control the gimbal head with your phone while driving, which I don't advise to do. But once you draw a box over your subject, you can just let it go and you don't have to worry about after that. So
what are the specs on the DJI Pocket 2?
The specs on DJI Pocket 2, I believe, I want to say it's a 1.8 aperture or 2.0. So that's really great in low light. I think it's a 20 millimeter. It's not that wide, but when you're in a car and you're having someone follow you, it's pretty freaking wide. But luckily there's a 2x zoom, but it's a digital zoom. So no matter what, you can always do it in post-process and just zoom in post-process.
So how do you mount that thing to that? Because that's not a GoPro and that looks like a GoPro mount.
Okay, so this only has a 1/4-20 mount, but what you want to do, this is how your DJI Pocket comes like, right? This comes in your creator kit, but you need this to use Bluetooth to use the Active Track on your phone while you're driving. So attach your creator kit like that. It has a 1/4-20 mount on the bottom. What you definitely want to use is one of these. We'll have the link in the description below. It's just a 1/4-20 to a GoPro mount. But the special thing about this one is, after you hand tighten, you got to use this because it comes with a little Allen key. And those little holes right there, you can go in there and twist with this and get it really freaking tight.
Yeah, you want to make sure that thing doesn't fly off.
Yeah, exactly. Or come down like this, you know.
And you're recording the floor the whole time.
And then you're burning your camera with your exhaust. The racing tow hook doesn't come with the tugless. The tugless costs an extra $50, I believe, but so worth it.
Hey, they could use a discount code.
Nimble10. So attach it like so. Your little screw on this end, it goes through like that. This side, just hold on to this side like this. Get it tight as you can, just hand tighten it. And then after the fact, they give this to you, the racing gives this to you, and then tighten it with this. Make sure that's straight, tighten it, and that should be pretty freaking tight. I rolled about, I wanna say 75 up to 85 miles per hour with this. And when you buy these ND filters, they only say it's rated to 35, but I tested it out for you guys, so you guys don't have to.
It stayed on the whole time.
It stayed on for like 80, 90, so it's pretty good. These ND filters are pretty strong, and if you lose one, it's not that much money.
So I know when we went on the cruise, we were cruising for about 7 hours. How did you maintain battery the whole time?
This thing can record for about, I wanna say 70 minutes. But I found a way to record endlessly.
Let's show them.
Let's show them. You're gonna need a flat USB. USB-C to regular USB or whatever it is. Lift up your trunk of your car. What you want to do is get one of those Anker battery kits. There's any battery bank. Every household should have one by now. Throw it in your trunk. Get your flat cable. You know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Put it in here. Put most of your slack in there. Plug this in first. To the back there. Close your trunk. You should be able to record pretty much endlessly as long as you have a big fat SD card in there. I have up to 512, so I'm pretty sure I can record 10 hours until the car runs out of gas. So yeah, just all the way.
The nice thing too is you don't have to record constantly because you're able to control it in the car. You can
you can turn it off and on.
You can turn.
But what I've learned about this car, the Supra, is when you're connected to your CarPlay, it disconnects you from the DJI Pocket 2. So what you want to do is turn off your CarPlay, just use Toyota services or whatever.
All right, let's go inside the driver's seat and show them exactly how it's set up.
Let's go. Okay, so we're in the cockpit of my car. I set this up with a suction cup so I can remove it anytime I want to whenever I'm not using this thing. There is Vin dancing around like a maniac out there. So what you want to do is draw a box around Vin. Okay. There you go.
Is it tracking?
Yep. It's tracking him pretty well.
And that's how we did it, guys. All you need is the setup that Jimmy just told you guys about and 4 Supras, one to record. We're so thankful that Racing actually came out with a product like this to attach any camera to this mount that you want, whether it's a GoPro, DJI Pocket 2. Hopefully they come out with a Pocket 3 where it'll shoot vertical.
Yep.
That would be super sweet.
Yeah, I mean, you can technically do a vertical. You just got to get another clip that goes like that and then have the DJI Pocket 2 like this. Technically, if you hold it like this and it's not like that, it will work like that.
Whoa, yeah. That's cool.
So, you know, just to let you guys know, I did buy this with my own money. You know, this titanium hook was not the cheapest of them all.
They have a lot of colorways, but he was lucky enough to get this sick titanium one.
Yeah, it's so sick. For the Supras, the front and the back tow hook is the same code, so the same part number. So the Supras, you click on the Supra, you can get the red one, the black one, or the gray one. I have a gray one up front and then a titanium in the back.
So
party
sick.
In the back, business in the front. Yeah, so if you guys want this racing tow hook, just use Nimble 10, you get 10% off. Shout out to Racing, man. What a crazy setup. When I first saw this months and months ago, and I saw how steady the footage is, I was like, I can do so many things with this. Endless content creation with effortless rollers that are so hard to do, especially with one person.
Yeah, and super dangerous if somebody hangs out inside the back of the car.
Yeah.
This one, you literally, the only thing you risk losing is your camera, but this thing is pretty sturdy.
It's sturdy. Like I said, I went like 75 with it on the mountain, so we're good.
And we cruised a total, I mean, up in the mountains, we were probably up there for 2 hours, 3 hours, but the whole drive was 7 hours long.
Yeah.
And it never failed us.
Yep. And remember, ND filter, very important. Get that motion blur.
That cruise that we did was freaking insane. And Jimmy came up with this crazy, crazy idea. He's been telling me about it all the time and we actually got to put it to use and the footage was amazing. So all you guys need to do again, I'm gonna go ahead and link everything down in the description below. Go ahead and use those if you guys wanna go ahead and capture footage like this. But thank you guys again for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace out.